Welcome back, Wise Warriors. Thank you for your time, your effort, your energy. Let's get straight to it. Wise Warriors, don't allow anyone, anywhere, to tell you how you need to be, knowing life ain't perfect. Knowing that. You know that life ain't perfect. It's not. It will never be. And if they believe, the ones that's criticizing you, judging you, critiquing you, talking about you, gossiping about you, they believe it is, tell them to show you someone who's perfect. So you can start studying and learning how to be perfect. Don't let them tell you, no, you know what I mean. No, they got to know what they mean. They got to know what they meant, not you. And remember, wise warriors, don't talk about them. Don't talk about what they do, where they go, where they at. You're above that. That's beneath you. They're not beneath you. Just that is. What's that? The gossiping, the rumors, the judging, the being judgmental. You're a wise warrior. You're intelligent. You're strong. And you're going to remain that way. Because nothing's perfect. So it don't matter what your position is in life. You know nothing's perfect. So don't let them try to tell you, well, no, you need this job. You need this clothes. You need that outfit. You need those shoes. You need that car. You need that house. No, you don't. Nothing, nobody's perfect, right? You need a house. You need a car. You need some clothes. You don't have to have that particular brand of clothes, that particular brand of perfume or cologne, or you don't need that particular job. No, you're not content, or we're not content, wise warriors. You always could get more. We always can have more. We always looking to grow and evolve mentally, spiritually, psychologically. But don't let nobody bait you in with perfection when nothing's perfect and no one's perfect. If they think or believe they're perfect, get them a round of applause. Get them a round of applause. But also ask, you know anyone perfect? Show me so they could teach me, so I could study the book of perfect. Oh, ain't no book called perfect. Don't matter if they tell you they're reading a spiritual book. It's going to be flaws within that book. I'm not telling you not to read the book, but it's going to be flaws within that book. Because nothing and no one is perfect. So don't let them convince you, wise warriors, because nothing is perfect. Don't let them convince you that your man need to be perfect, your husband need to be perfect, your woman need to be perfect, your wife need to be perfect, your children need to be perfect, your education need to be perfect. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's a figment or fragment of your imagination. That's all it is. They want you to be something that they not. And all they're going to do is criticize you anyway. Because now, when you look to live as if something's perfect, they're going to say, you think you're better than me. Or you think you're better than other people. You ain't perfect, see? They know ain't nobody perfect. They just want to criticize you. Because they don't want to look in the mirror. They don't want to look at themselves. Because they don't like what they see. So it's easier to criticize you. It's easier to talk about you. It's easy to gossip about you. And let them. Let them have at it. See, because this is the facts about that, Watch. When they doing that, they put so much energy and effort on you, they ain't paying attention to themselves. They put so much energy and effort on you, they ain't paying attention to themselves. And you're supposed to love that, appreciate that. Because you get it. That's why you're a wise warrior. You get it. You can see it clear as day. You're not only a wise warrior because of your strength and your knowledge or your intellect. You're also a wise warrior because of your honesty, because of your dignity, because your self-awareness, your sense of self-accountability. It's always your fault. It's always your bad. You know how come? Because you focus on you. That's how come it's always your fault or your bad. See, it's everybody else when you got time to look at what you need to improve on. You know nobody's perfect, wise warriors. You always could do better. But just remember, when you pay attention to what they're saying, you're going to start doing worse. Because now you're going to take away from yourself to focus on what they say or what they said or what they believe you need to do. And again, remember, don't tell them anything they need to do for them. Because now they're going to say, why are you criticizing me? Why are you telling me about my business? So you focus on you, what you got to do in your business. Nothing's perfect, remember. So it don't matter if you're a manager of a company. You may forget somebody's name once, maybe even twice. That don't mean you don't acknowledge them as a great employee or a great associate. You just mixed up their name. That happens because nothing's perfect. You may have gave them a day off when they should have been working. Nobody's perfect. You may have had them in a situation where they might be a little bit upset with you about something. But they know, like you know, ain't nobody perfect. So what's the big issue? The big issue is they want you to be something that they want you to be. See, that's the issue, wise warriors. That's the issue. They want you to be something that they want you to be instead of being what you are, who you are. You're a wise warrior. Remember, it's not just because you're strong and intellectual. You're honest. You have honor, dignity, integrity, self-respect, self-control, self-awareness, self-discipline. Notice that word self because you're being a lot more selfless. Not selfish, selfless. You let them be selfish. See, it's not all about you. It's all about self-improvement. See, that's what it's about. Not you. It's about self-improvement. Why they making it about them and what they have and what they got and what they can get or the problems or this person or that person. You're like, all right, no problem. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, sister. Stay blessed. Or I appreciate you, friend. Or I appreciate you, buddy. Stay blessed. Because you know, being a wise warrior can't be phased. Can't be phased. And when you come into situations, you ain't rushing, you ain't moving slow. You're pacing yourself, embracing yourself. Because anything can happen. Because you're only responsible for what you can control. That's what we do as wise warriors. That's what we do. And since nothing and no one's perfect, what's the big issue? What's the big issue? Nobody's perfect. Your parents not perfect. If you got any kids, they're not perfect. Your coworkers not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody in Congress, the Senate, nobody's perfect. So don't let them bait you in with perfection. Things can always be better, that's a fact. But that don't mean things gonna be perfect. Because there's no such thing as that. Are you gonna have a perfect car? Once you drive it, It got mileage on it now. How you gonna have a perfect family, perfect relationship? No, it's suitable for your situation. Your family is suitable for you. You have the family you have because God knows you could deal with the family the way that you have them and the way that they're in your life. The way that they have you and the way that you have them is meant to be. You deal with them or you don't. But you know they ain't perfect and they know you ain't perfect. And if they saying you got to be perfect or they only to that perfect standard, then you know what you got to do for your mental health. You know what you got to do. You're a wise warrior. But the perfection or this perfect thing is out of control. We all want better. We all want more. But I'm analyzing. Some people want perfect. They want the perfect outfit, perfect hairdo, perfect jewelry, perfect car, perfect marriage, perfect relationship, perfect children, perfect mother, perfect father, perfect salary,